Double-click to open the Visual Studio Code. Here you can see various options to create a folder. Open folder. Choose the location. Here create a folder name Angular. You can create whatever name it may. You can see the terminal here. And click New Terminal. Type npm install G. This G represents that Angular CLI will be installed globally. Then type that Angular CLI. At latest, the latest version of the Angular CLI. Hit enter. And wait for the terminal to install Angular CLI in your system. Angular CLI means command line interface, which gives various commands to manipulate Angular code in your system. Angular CLI is installed. You can see here that it has added some packages. So now you can use various Angular commands to create projects and create and manipulate it. Create an Angular project. Type this command npx ngnew. And the project name, so I'll give the name to the project as angularapp. When you hit enter typing this command, the terminal will ask you few questions. Ng stands for next generation, as Angular is the next generation of HTML. First question will ask, would you like to add Angular routing? You need routing module, type Y for yes. If you don't need, type N for no. Next question, which style sheet format would you like to use? Here I'll be using CSS. You can select with various style sheet formats. Here npm initialized. And wait for 5 to 10 minutes. It will take some times. Packages installed successfully. Here you can see the Angular app created successfully by Angular CLI. These are the node modules we installed. Open src. Then open app. Here you can see default app component files. Components are the main building block for Angular applications. Each component consists of an HTML template that declares what renders on the page, a TypeScript class that defines behavior, a CSS selector that defines how the component is used in a template, ng module takes a metadata object that tells Angular how to compile and launch the application. Imports the browser module that this and every application needs to run in a browser. AppRouting.module is file imports router module and routes so the application can have routing functionality. Spec.ts file is used for unit testing of your application. Using the terminal, here you can just type npx ngserve. npx is a tool to execute one command without that need to permanently install the package. Installing globally without the need of sudo can be made using nvm having several node version in the home directory. When you use the ngserve command to build an application and serve it locally, the server automatically rebuilds the application and reloads the page when you change any of the source files. Package.json. You can see ngstart command. You can easily run scripts using npm by adding them to the scripts field in package. Run npm run to see available scripts. Click enter button. ngserve command not working. It shows error because we are not changing the directory. Use the cd command to move from your present directory to another directory. Type cd Angular app for changing directory. This project will be compiled, so initially we have only one component. Angular is made up of the components. If I change something and save it once, it recompiles again automatically and serves it on the browser. It has been compiled successfully. Open your favorite browser, copy and paste this link, or using Ctrl+ click. You can see this is the code which is already written in the project. This comes by default. Here you can create component, an Angular material, and add dependency and run the project, test the project. Angular CLI documentation available, you can refer that. If you want to quit ngserve, you should use Ctrl+C instead, in which will also release the 4200 port. We can forcefully kill the port by following command. It will ask, would you like to terminate the batch? Option to terminate the batch with either a Y for yes or N for no option. You need to give yes. Now close everything which other files are opened. Exit from Visual Studio Code. We can see Angular folder and angularapp. Here you can see files inside angularapp. Check Angular installed or not using command prompt. Open command prompt and type ng version. Angular CLI loading. Angular version has displayed here, version 13.2.5. and Node version 16.14.0, npm version 8.5.1. The Angular successfully installed. Type exit command for exit command prompt. Thank you for watching this video.